Well, hello YouTube. This is VSG Mitch coming with my week 10, I think it is, update. Maybe week 11, I'm not sure, something like that. Month and a half, 2.5 months. I missed a week, so I'm somewhere in there. My post-op VSG video. I had VSG surgery on June 17th at Graha Kedoya Hospital in Kedoya, West Jakarta with Dr. Handy Wing. I found out Handy Wing has actually moved hospitals to Omni in Alam Sutra, which is also West Jakarta. Tangerang actually I think is technically where it's at. Tangerang, however it's correctly pronounced. I speak with a decidedly American accent, so my Bahasa Indonesian pronunciation is not so good. But it's in West Jakarta, west side of town anyway. My starting weight was about 317 pounds. My current weight is 273.8. So total weight loss now of about 44 pounds, 43 and change. Weight loss for the week, not much, only about 1.5 pounds in that ballpark. But I want to talk a little bit about that. It's really hard for me to get a handle on how much weight I'm losing. I've watched videos of people, they're at 10, 12 weeks and they've lost more than I have. And quite honestly, it would be very difficult to eat less than I am. And I'm exercising a great deal. So I think it's, some of the issue is repartitioning. Now I got from Dr. Handy a couple weeks ago, we had a meet and greet at a restaurant in Jakarta where we were able to get on a scale that had the ability to read body composition. And it wasn't just you see these at Gold's Gym or different places that are kind of small or basic. I've got one actually myself that has the sensors on it. But this was a big scale with a computer and handles you held onto and sensors for your feet and everything. And it actually breaks it down. I've got it here. It actually breaks it down in composition analysis and gives you a score, an in-body. It's called in-body is the name of the system, and gives you an in-body score that reflects the body composition that a muscular person can actually score over 100 points on that. So it gave me a really good idea, and I don't think I've talked about this before, but it gave me a little better idea of where I'm at. Originally I said, well, maybe I can get down to 200 pounds. Maybe I can get my body fat percentage down under 20%, whatever. And when you go by you look at the scale or the basic calculation using BMI, for height and what you weigh and whatnot. It's really rough. It's not a good estimate of what your actual capability of weight loss is. I think you look at that. For me, they give a 170 pounds or something is my idea, because I'm 6'1", 170 pounds or in that ballpark. According to this machine, if I get my weight down into the 223 pound range, then my body fat percentage will be around 15, and that's pretty good. I don't see getting lower than that. My original goal was 218. I thought if I was 218, I would probably be pretty well, in good physical condition from a body fat standpoint. So 218, 223, that's not real wide difference. It's probably, if I was at 218, I would be in the 12% body fat range or somewhere in there, 12, 13%. So I think that's pretty good right now, according to this. Analysis, body analysis, it actually told me my protein level. It told me my my soft lean mass, I guess that's organs and whatnot. Read my minerals in my body, the total body water, pretty much everything. Even gave me a segmented analysis of how much muscle mass I have on my arms and legs, and how much fat I have on my arms and legs. just looking at this, my weight when this was done was, let's see if I can find it on here. That's a little bit. It's hard to read. It's got a lot of numbers on here. 128.7 kilos. I weighed at Gold's this week. I was at 124 point something, and then now it's a little lower than that. So I've lost a few kilos in a couple weeks. And according to Gold's, I weighed at Gold's on August the 2nd when I started working out there, and I weighed this week. And according to them, I've lost 5 kilos in a month, which is 12 pounds. So I guess that's not too bad for the month. But even so, my muscle mass, the skeletal muscle mass, I have 49.6 kilos of skeletal muscle mass, which is about 140% of normal. So I have almost half again as much muscle mass as considered average. That's why I can't weigh 70 kilos or 170 pounds. So anyway, it's just interesting stuff. I don't know if anybody's interested in that, but to me, it's kind of interesting to read it. Eating, I'm doing a good job of eating, calorie control, not doing carbs. I don't eat carbs, except I'll have a bowl of oatmeal now and then, which is a lot of fiber, carbohydrates in the form of fiber. And I don't use sugar in it. I use an artificial sweetener or some honey, just a little bit of honey, and some raisins. I put some raisins in it. Yeah, I do have a hard time eating in terms of quantity, though. I just can't eat much. Last night, we went out to eat at Cheonggyewa, which is a Korean barbecue place in the mall next to our apartment. And I ate a good fair amount of Korean vegetables with kimchi. And the portion size on the bulgogi was very small, but I finished it. It was the first meal I finished from a restaurant in months. So I felt, even though it was finishing a meal, I felt pretty good about it. Now I couldn't have drank any liquids after it. If it's chicken, I can only eat one chicken breast, small chicken breast, and that's all. So I know my volume is still really low on food, but I felt good. I actually got a meal down, and I was a pound down today, so I don't think I did anything to hurt myself. Korean food's pretty healthy anyway. A little high in sodium, but at least the vegetables and whatnot is good. So unlike your Chinese food that's generally breaded and fried, Korean food is much healthier. It's coming along. I think it would be easy for me to get down because of this. It's slow right now. But I also know I'm working out hard. I'm gaining muscle mass. I'm losing. My clothing's getting looser, and I've got several months left before I've got my goal of being where I want to be. I need to lose about 50 pounds. I don't think I'll do it by Christmas. That was my original goal, was by Christmas. But by next summer I should be comfortably where I want to be. I may be close by Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. The side effect of hair loss, I haven't had that big of an issue because I got my protein in well. I think they say normally it's 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. But I've started shedding some. It's been, for me, it's been 10, 11 weeks, and I'm starting to shed a bit. I mean, I can even see a little bit of thinning up there. I can just be positive that it'll come back. And it could be some supplements I'm taking too that jack around with hormones a little bit, but for workout purposes, things like that. But no, again, feel good, guys. Any questions, comments, leave them in the area in the box below. I look forward to hearing from you. It's been a pretty good week. I feel good. It's been comments at work that I seem really upbeat more now, and I told them it's not that I'm in a better mood now than I normally would be, or I'm more energetic than I normally am. I'm becoming me again. This is how I'm supposed to be. you know, the best way I can say it about carrying 100 pounds of extra body weight, you know, if you can imagine walking around with a bad toothache all the time. As much as you may want to be positive, you may want to be energetic, you may want to be in a good mood, it's hard to be in a good mood and positive and energetic if you're walking around with a severe toothache all the time. That's being 100 pounds overweight. That's being obese. So, you know, the toothache's going away. You know, it's still there a little bit, but it's getting better. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a week or so.